evening. Welcome back to EK15 CLC, and my name is Jacob. Today's news is gonna be about health. Students swim with shark, explore the space through VR. From CNN, imagine instead of viewing a shark-infested shipwreck or space station in photos, technology meant you actually swam and floated right through them. Now, students are immersed under the water and into imaginary spacesuit to experience life as explorers and astronauts, if only for a few minutes. The virtual reality, known as VR, is entering classrooms around the world and taking pupils on field trips to the most inaccessible corners of the planet. As students move their head left and right and up and down in order to navigate an area from all angles, it's never been easier to put oneself into a virtual world that amplifies and improves the learning experience. The 360-degree experience. Among the applications available is Google Expeditions, which has been used by over 1 million students in the UK as part of their Pioneer program, and another 1 million children globally. It's basically a personal field trip app. Say Ben Scrum, the product manager of Google Expedition. It facilitates the teacher taking his or her students on a VR trip to a place or set of different places. The user attached low-cost cardboard headsets may cost roughly $15 to their smartphones. Another solar rocket launch which physics teacher can use to explain the forces at work there. The aim is to provide a tool that can fit into the curriculum, the Scrum says. There are lesson material available through the Times Education Supplement, an online platform where teachers find resources. Sally Minoka, the professor of learning technologies and social computing at Open University, has been researching the use of 3D and virtual worlds since 2008. Her team has visited schools over the past years as part of the Google-funded study of the effect of VR tools in education. Using the workshop and interviews, the team has spoken to around 700 children and educators in the UK. Create to help students. Though it's still early days to know what impact VR will have on students, Minoka says researchers have found that students are more analytical after using it. What she found was that a higher number of more complex and analytical questions were being asked by students who use technology in addition to pictures, text, or newspaper articles. This was the case both in the classroom and out in the real field trip. They also found it could boost engagement, especially for students with teaching assistants and those who have special needs. The deep sea excursion. The teacher can guide the lesson through the use of the topic. Geography student at King's Eli, an independent school in Cambridgeshire, UK, took a tour to the depths of the ocean earlier this year to explore the effect of coral bleaching. The sessions were part of the Open University research project and looked at how VR might improve questioning among the students in year 7 or 8. The boosting creativity. There are still a number of other ways VR is being used for education. Titans of space, for example, is a resource of teaching students about the solar system by which they can virtually tour the planets as astronauts. Teachers at Pennybond, the primary school in Wales, for example, have used an app called Class VR to boost creativity in storytelling. Moving to the next one, the global reach. It's not just teachers across the UK who have embraced VR. The impact is pretty worldwide now, the Nash say. He has seen a particular keen interest in the Middle East For example, in Egypt and in the UAE, where teachers are very passionate about using this technology. This is why he plans to use 7 or 8 kids per class in rotation. Children want to be looking more than a few minutes at a time because some of the students say that they feel a bit dizzy. AR brings the world into the classroom. The coming years will see more this technology in school. Next up, in augmented reality application, which Google will be trying out in UK school this fall. This will bring objects like tornadoes or meteorites into classroom. He envisioned this evolving into a combination of virtual and augmented realities. It seems that both student and teacher will be traveling the world much more than before from the comfort of their classroom. So that's the end of the news tonight. Thank you for listening. Hope you guys will subscribe and see you in the next video. Good night.